Good morning and welcome to the craft room. I'm Ellie Barnes. I'm here today to show you a little gift that you could make for a friend or to pop in the post to someone. I thought I've been making quite a few of these lately, and I thought it'd be something that maybe you'd like to make for someone. Now, before we get started, I'm just going to keep checking that we are going live. We are on mobile data today, so hopefully we won't have any problems. So I can see we look like we're on live. We've got some viewers tuning in, so that's great. Welcome to you all. Hopefully you'll enjoy what we've got to show you today. It's a little bit different. Normally I show you a stamp set, or I show you something that's just a one-off thing. But today I'm going to show you something I make when I'm using a lot of different things. But before we do that, I am going to show you a couple of the items out of the new online exclusives. So I'm going to get you started by pointing you down at the desk, and we will have a look at these online exclusive items. I'm just getting them out now. Bit all over the place today. We've been busy this morning. My daughter's in respite and there's been issues there, so I've been on the phone. My husband's got, we're not sure what, something caught in his eye, so we've been up to the emergency department to get that all sorted out. And I've also fitted in a chiro appointment. So it's been a rush, and it's been a rush to get back here to be with you. But we're here, and you'll just have to bear with me. I have nothing prepared, so we'll go through this together. Now I'll pump you down to the desk. One moment. So if this makes you a bit dizzy, just we'll get this all adjusted. Now just close your eyes. Dizzy bit, which should be now okay. And I don't know if we're still going, but oh yes, it's come back. I may not, I'm not going to know all the time. Being on mobile data, my iPad keeps freezing, but on the camera a bit so that you're not, it's sunk. That's what's happened. Technology and me aren't good, are they? We get there. So hopefully we can see all this. Now, first of all, these are the new ones. We have, get you out of the road, my old wet wipes. We have the truck and the truck punch. Now, I did say I would be doing this today, but it arrived only yesterday and I haven't had time to get it done. So I'll make you something out of this, and I'll show you how to make 3D trucks, so little trucks that you could put a lolly in the back or something. So we'll work on that next week. And I love this because it can be for Christmas. We've got Christmas trees. It can be for spring with flowers. It can be about special deliveries, a fresh start, farm fresh. So what have they got for farm here? Probably flowers. They've got the beach one where you've got the palm tree and surfboard and beach ball presents. This looks like buckets of flowers. And you've got trees and fences, all sorts of things. You can use it for Christmas, birthdays. It's going to be great. I love it. I'm really looking forward to having a play with this. So that's that one that you can get online. And this one, So Very Merry, it's stained glass windows. And I've got a feeling, yes, I'm pretty sure they will. These will fit our 2 3/4 inch punch, which is the punch we're using today. So there you go, that fits the punch. So these can be cut out with this punch. So we'll do some of that when we start making some Christmas cards. It's got a gingerbread house, it's got stained glass bells, stained glass Santa, a stained glass angel, stained glass bird, some holly, not holly, mistletoe. And it's got peace and joy, very merry, oh what fun, 'tis the season to be jolly. So we'll be able to make a few Christmas cards with that, and I'll definitely show you how we can use the punch and pull that all together. So we'll pop those aside. Don't forget, if you spend $90 this month, you get a $9 voucher that you can spend next month. So if you end up spending more than $90, say you spent $180, you get $18 to spend. So it's not a bad deal to buy things this month if you're going to. Now the main stamp set we're using, we've used this before, the Circle Sayings. So we're going to use this today, and I'll show you what I've been making with it. I've got them all in little bags. I haven't even had time to take them out. Let me see if they shine too much. If so, we'll take them out. Or you can see them. So this is what I've been making. They're tea bag holders. Very simple. They do fit in an envelope. You can post them. They are thin enough to go as normal post. I'll just squash them down a bit. Because I've posted them inside cards before. And it's just a little gift inside. Now let's see. I've used a couple of different designs. I've got this one and this one are the same. They've got a warm hello. They all say warm hello. Sending you a warm hello. And it's got the ocean with the sunrise on that one. This one is sending you a warm hello with the flowers. And this one, I've put the shells on. Now, I'll open the one with the flowers and show you. So I've just tied it with a little, we don't need that, little thing, and I just tie them simply. You can do bows, but because I made over 50 this week, little tie like that. And when you open it up, it opens up and it's got inside your tea bag. So this is what we're going to make today. But we're not going to do exactly the same. I want to do a different colour. So let's get the grid paper in for crafting. Make sure that we've got that in under the camera. Get the trucks out of the road. As I said, I'm very unorganised today, but we'll get there. And I'm going to bring in, first of all, the trimmer. And I'm going to use some very vanilla cardstock. And I'm going to use our Inked Botanicals Designer Series paper. Now, I'm thinking could be this one. I was thinking of keeping it, well, there's another one of those. Oh, we've got this one. What else have we got? There's many. We've got the little leaves. We've got big flowers. And we've got small flowers. So I was thinking it'd be one of these. So, what will we do? We might do the little leaves, I think. So let's get started. We need to have half a sheet, so 10.5. We're cutting it long ways today. So it's still, it could be a card by folding this piece in half like that, and you have a card that stands up. Right. Oh, the days when you're in a rush. Well, it's easy to work out. I'll take my ruler. And we have, that's inches. We have 15, oh, can't see it, need 15.6. 15.6. So we're going to score the middle at 7.6. So this needs to be on 7.6. There it is there. There's the 7.6. Now hopefully I've got that right. Oh, I should have known. I need to do it in the middle, don't I? So, and I haven't got it quite right. Let's use the other one. I want it in the middle, so I may as well just score it where I normally score when I'm doing a card. And then do 7 and 7. There. Now, that's the base. Now we need to do these, and it needs to be 10 centimetres across. And we need 2 at 6.5. I know it's wrong. I'm wrong. When I don't write it down, you see, normally I've got it all written down. It's 7.5, isn't it? Because I'm thinking that these measurements are normally 7. So I'm doing it down the bottom so you can't see what I'm doing. I told you I'm a bit unorganised today. And when I'm not organised, I don't get it right. We've got that. I'll have to clean up after. More mess. Those bits where I've scored wrong, don't stress about it. I will be using, they go into my scrap folders. I keep all my cards stock in the drawer, the file drawer next to me, and I'll show you how I do it. There is my folder, and in here is that one's flying out. In here is my cardstock ready to go, and my scrap folder. So this is my go-to when I need a small piece. There's my cardstock for a big piece, and it's all just sits in the drawer in here. And I've got that for each of the colours so that I can grab things when I need them, and I know exactly where my scraps are. So we will do this again at the halfway mark, scoring halfway. Then at 7.5. You'd think I'd remember this off by heart, having made so many. And 7.5. Now that looks a bit better. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half. Actually, I will fold because I want that to be the inside, that way. And I want it all lined up, so I will score it so I fold it properly. make sure it's straight. And then I'm going to fold this one and this one. And there we have the shape. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a run of glue down along here so that we make our pocket for the tea bag. And I'm going to just pop him aside with I use my punch to put some weight on. And while we're doing that, I'll grab the stamp that we're going to use, and we're going to use 3 stamps. We'll use more in a minute, but we're using 3, and where is it? A warm hello for this bit. And I'm going to use a piece of white cardstock. So I'll grab that out of my scraps. That's a nice piece. Plenty of room. So I need that one. I need this one. And I need to get another block. As I said, nothing is prepared. Now, I'm going to need ink, and I'm just thinking, will I do Lost Lagoon? I think Lost Lagoon will work. Let me give it a go. Let's try this. That's going to be too strong, so now let's try it stamped off. Yes, I think that'll work fine. And then in dark Lost Lagoon, in full strength Lost Lagoon, that should stamp on top. Well, that's the thank you stamp. Pulled the wrong one out. And it's not strong enough, so I'm actually going to get a darker, I might do that one in, what colour am I thinking I will do? I might do it in Pool Party, which is another colour in here. That's a Pool Party, and that's Lost Lagoon. So I might try it in Pool Party so that the Lost Lagoon shows up in front or stronger on it. We'll do that. We'll make it work. It's what happens when you haven't made something and done a trial run. That's better. Now I will use the Pool Party. I'm going to use my blender brushes and bring some colour into the waves. So the waves now have a bit of a colour to them. And you just keep dabbing and adding until you're comfortable. And I start off the actual centre of the picture because some colours, this Pool Party is very light. But in a minute I'm going to use some wild wheat. Actually no, I will get crushed curry. Crushed curry is the other colour in it. So I'll just grab that one. And we will put some sunshine. Now this crushed curry tends to make, so it makes a heavier mark to start with, and I don't want it too heavy on where I'm working. So that's quickly brought the colour in where the lighter colours take a bit more work. And let's get the stamp that I was going to use, which is a warm hello. Where are you hiding? Here it is. And we'll get another block. And now I'll stamp the Lost Lagoon on it. That's better. And I'll also stamp Sending You. And I'm going to stamp that just above the rays of the sunshine. Now we'll bring in our circle punch. This is the biggest one. They have a 2-inch. I can give that to you in centimetres. Where's my little ruler? This is a 6 centimetre one because it's 2 3/8 of an inch, and the 2-inch I think is about a 5 centimetre one. And I've got that a bit high. So let's just cut the bottom so it fits in. And that's for the front of our card, or front of our little gift. Now, we need to cut open this. Now, there is a punch that I use, which is retired, but you can just cut in. But I'm going to do it quicker with the punch. So I'll grab that. It is a retired punch. It retired last year, and I was a bit disappointed because it was a great punch to use. So I just slide this in. If you've got this punch and you want to do it with the punch, I slide it into just before the halfway mark, and I have the cardstock at the end of the punch. And I just punch that out. Now that's given me half an opening. So then I slide it on this side and redo it the same thing. And I try to line it up so that it's straight across like that. But as I said, you can cut that with a pair of scissors, but that's what I tend to use. Now, before we start decorating the outside, I want to decorate the inside. And I'm going to stamp on the inside some, and we'll get it out of the stamp set again, the rays of the sun. And I think I'll stamp some shells. So I'll take this block and pop that on there, and I'll just clean that off so I can use this block for this one. Put that side so it's not wet. And I'll use crushed curry for the sunshine. My sun's rays coming down. Now I want it coming one in the centre and one on either side. Not quite centred, but it's good. Try and centre it a bit more this time, eh? There we go. So that's the sun's rays done. And the shells I'm going to do in the Lost Lagoon. Perhaps I could do it in the, actually, perhaps I could do the shells in the Coral Calypso, which brings in this colour. Now, I'm just going to stamp them there like that. And this is where you've got space inside here. You could write something. You could, when I did it for the school teachers and the bus drivers, I actually stamped a thank you there. But you've got space to write something, or you could stamp a greeting. It's up to you. But I'm going to leave this blank because I like to have a few of these made up, and whenever someone's, I know, having a hard time, or even sending a birthday card to a friend who's I haven't seen for a while, I like to pop one of these in the mail to them. So that's the inside of my tea bag holder all decorated. The outside, we're just going to pop these pieces on. So just a bit of glue on that one. And some glue on this one. Now while that dries, I'm going to pop some dimensionals on the back of this so that that's ready for when I want to pop it on. So that's ready to go. All I need to do now is put some ribbon on. Now, I might do a little bit extra on this one. Let's see. So I've got room to do a bow. Yes, that'll do. I'll get my ribbon scissors. Ribbon scissors. I keep my ribbon scissors with their cover on them, so I know exactly that they're the ribbon scissors, that they cut better, and I don't cut paper with them. Now, I want this to be exactly halfway, so I'm lining this up down the middle of my grid paper. Now, I'm going to put, when I find it, I thought I had it out. Where's my tear and tape? Here it is. I'm going to put some tear and tape. I'm going to put this against the middle and get it evenly. Pop my tear and tape on. And that's that side stuck. And then I'll just pop some tear and tape on this side. That's not quite on the tear and tape. That's better. So there we go. We've got the ribbon on. Now we can pop here this little bit on. Greeting. decorate it. And a bit of bling. We always need bling. How's this bling work? Let's see if this is going to work with it. This is the Tinsel Gems pack. And this one down the bottom is Lost Lagoon. Yeah, that's going to look lovely with it. So I'll take my pick. And we might put one down here. And two little ones up here. And that's it done. Ready to go. So we'll grab a tea bag. I've got some twining ones. I use twining ones because they're all individually wrapped. This is Earl Grey. Pop that in here. And then we just do a bow. So I've got to do my bows a set way or they don't work for me. And that's not the right way. It's not going to work for me that way. I find if I don't get the knot right at the start, I can't get the bow right. So what I find I have to do is, to get a nice looking bow, I have to have this one comes out of the knot going down and this one comes out of the knot going up. And then if I do my little bow, it actually comes out with its tails hanging down. It's on a little bit of an angle today, but there you go. And then just to tidy it up, they're not where, oh, here they are. We'll trim this to tidy it up. And it's all done. Ready to give as a quick gift. So it's a simple little thing, but a lot of people love receiving them because it's just a little bit different. Hopefully you like that. Now I'm going to pop you back up to me. So just one moment. Let's see if we can do this again. And hopefully we're all right. Okay. Hopefully that's something you'd like to make yourself or even like to receive. Put a note on the bottom here if you'd like to receive it, and I'll post it to you. I'll get in touch. I'll put all the names in a hat and pull one out and get in touch and send it to someone. How's that? Nice little gift for you. So if you want this, pop your name underneath in the comments and say, yes, please, I love the tea bag. And I'll post it off to you. Or to one person. I'll have to pull names out of a hat. But that's it for me today. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching that, and it's something that you might like to make. I'll be back next week. As I said, don't forget, this is the best month to buy anything if you want to buy, because you're getting a $9 voucher for next month. So that, and $9 it'll buy you a glue. It will go towards some dimensionals. There's so many things you can use with it. So don't forget that $2 $9, you might end up getting a pair of snips. And believe me, our snips are the best. I love these. I've got half a dozen pairs and I'm constantly using them. and I have to fight to keep them away from the family. So there's all sorts of things you can use those vouchers on. Don't think, oh, $9 isn't going to get me much. It's going to be something that you'll be able to add. If you get a few of them, you can add them up. It might get a free stamp set out of it. So go ahead, jump on my page and buy something, and we'll help you if you need any. Give me a call, send me a message, and we'll get you sorted and help you get a bonus. All right, have a good week, and I hope to catch up with you all again next week. Take care. Bye.